Hello, everybody. My name is Barb Pitcock, and tonight I am joining you to share an opportunity and a product line. Now, for those of you that don't know who I am the CEO of the company Frequence that is just launching in your area. In fact, you're probably one of the first people in your entire state to even hear about Frequence. So I want to share with you in just a few minutes a little bit of my story, why we started the company, the vision for the future, the products, and the incredible impact that they're having on so many people's lives. And if you have any interest at all, you will also be able to grab an affiliate link where you could literally not have to worry about how you're going to pay for your products, because we will literally pay you for every person you refer. And if you want to, there is an incredible business opportunity attached to this high impact, frequency charged nutrition. So first of all, a little bit about me. My husband and I are from a very small town in Kansas, about 2,000 people, 3 stoplights out here on 22 acres in the middle of nowhere. So how would you know where Russell, Kansas is? It's 5 hours from Denver, 4 hours from Kansas City. The only thing that really ever happened here, Bob Dole, who ran for president, he was an incredible man. This was his hometown. So growing up, I will just be honest with you, you were either into oil, you were a farmer, or you worked for someone that had oil or was farming. And so I learned to work hard. You know, when you're in an oil community or a farming community and hard work is the only way, you develop a work ethic. So I always thought hard work is the only way. I also had a single mom. I was the oldest of 5. Dave, the same, single mom, him and his little brother. And so, I mean, when it was a summer, when you needed to make money, you mowed lawns, you threw hay bales, you did whatever you had to do to make extra money. So when we grew up, Dave and I knew each other all through junior high and high school. I never dreamt I would marry Dave Pitcock, but he went on to become a professional bull rider, went to school on a college scholarship for baseball, fell in love with bull riding, strapped his hand to a 2,000-pound bovine that wanted to kill him for money. Can you imagine? So I married a risk taker. Now, me, on the other hand, I would describe myself as very conservative. I want to make sure that all the, things are taken care of. I wouldn't think that bull riding would be something that would be exciting to me. So what I did, I opened several businesses. I started a dance school when I was 16. I started a beauty salon with 3 tanning beds and all the things. And in 1992, I was 19, 20 years old. I owned a dance school, a full service salon, tanning beds. Then we opened a coffee bar. Dave and I had an antique and gift gallery. He was repping a furniture company over a 5-state area. So, we were hustling, always hustling. We had 2 babies and 1 on the way in the first 3 years of being married. We had opened 5 businesses. And that year, Bob Dole was running for president. Well, it was an election year, much like right now. And I'm telling you guys, it is a trend. The economy was horrible. Oil was $7 a barrel. Everyone in our little town was losing their home, in a bankruptcy situation. Times were tough. And my husband joined a company and spent more money than we could have afforded and came home and said, "Honey, I found it. We're going to be rich." And I told him, "Get a refund. You're crazy. Those things never work." And you guys got to think, that was 1996 when nutrition was kind of like voodoo. Like nobody, but it was like snake oil, right? So it was network marketing. Nobody believed in that. It was nutrition. That was like an unheard of thing back then. But we fell into something. Right place, right time. Luck does have a lot to do with that. But the difference in everyone else that was there at the same time we took massive and immediate action. That was February of 1996. And this is 29 years for Dave and I being full-time in the industry. Love the world of nutrition, love the profession of direct sales, but a lot has changed. So we went on to go from being a bankrupt beautician who married a bull rider with no college education, probably voted least likely to succeed, to pass everyone in that company. And I want to share with you how we did that. We had a great product. We had a duplicatable system. We had an awesome mentor. that would teach us exactly what we needed to get from point A to point B. And we had products that were literally changing people's lives. So it's like deja vu to me right now. Almost 30 years later, I would have never dreamt that I would need to go start a company. But let me tell you why we started Frequence. Because there is a need right now in the world and a calling that we are answering. We hear it loud and clear. And that need, number one, people need money like they need oxygen. Times have never been this tough, maybe during the Great Depression, but it's similar. And secondly, speaking of that, 1 in 3 have claimed in America to be struggling with mental health. They're feeling down and out, chest pounding, heart racing, can't focus, overwhelm, brain fog, sadness, irritability, can't sleep at night, gaining weight, moody, relationships in the toilet. What happened? What happened that 1 in 3 in America, the greatest nation on the planet, would all be feeling so low? Let's talk about that. Why Frequence? Bombarded with toxins, 5G, electric cars, microwaves, processed food that's completely depleted from the minerals our bodies need to truly operate and function at an optimum level. Would you go stick your head in that microwave? No, but everybody's going to bed with their phone. They're wearing it, their Apple Watch on their wrist. They're sitting in an electric car. They're microwaving their fake food at the drive-through, right? Because we are in 100-mile-an-hour radar microwave Instamatic world. And all of a sudden, people don't know why they don't feel good. Well, I will tell you, for 20 years, Dave and I have been studying frequency. We have created frequency with harmonic frequencies on many products over the last 20 years. As manufacturers, as educators, my husband wrote a book called The Thinking Cure, talking about how your emotions are connected to every organ in your body. Your body is mostly water, and that water is frequency charged. I will promise you, most of you are vibrating at a very low level, and there's a reason for that. Trauma, stress, what we eat, all the notifications, Facebook, social media, the news. How many of you had a traumatic week this week? I don't care what your political views are. This week was traumatic. There's a lot of fear in the world. There's a lot of anxiety in the world. There's a lot of division in the world, hate in the world. There's a lot of unhealthy people, unhealthy conversations, low vibration. So about 2 years ago now, my husband and I had a situation in our family, and I will just tell you, Dave lost his only brother to suicide in 2020. My dad lost his only brother to suicide in 1976. I was 5 years old. Every 6 seconds in America, someone takes their life. 100,000 people in a year are overdosing with the opioid situation. Now, people are trying to feel good, whether it's gambling, gaming, shopping, eating, self-medicating, whatever it is. The brain says, do whatever I need to do to make me feel a little bit better. And that dopamine hit, whatever it is, good or bad, is what people think they need. So about 2 years ago, I was studying this. Never dreamt I would have it in my family. One of my children was struggling with mental health, struggling with addiction, actually an accidental overdose on fentanyl. And I thought she was going to die that day. It was February 26th, and I will never forget that day thinking, God, if there is a miracle that happens and she pulls through this, I will spend the rest of my life with this mental health movement as my mission. Now, some of you might be saying, what does this have to do with me? Maybe nothing. Maybe you just need a better memory. Maybe you need a healthier gut. Maybe you need to be able to sleep at night. Maybe you're struggling with discomfort. Maybe you don't have any of the things that I described, but I guarantee you someone you love does. Because 1 in 3 is struggling and 1 in 4 has some type of addiction happening. So if that's the statistic, and we know we have something that can be of support to solve the biggest problems happening in the world today, what could we do? And we prayed about it for a long time. We worked on it for 18 months, and we found a way to tune 11 harmonic frequencies in a little metal disc that when you take this product in water, it could actually change the harmonic frequencies of the liquid in your body. Now, I want you to watch this. This is 72 trace minerals, tasteless. You won't even taste it. You see how it turns the water black? Not only is it turning the water black with minerals, it's tuned with our 11 harmonic frequencies, our proprietary blend. Those 11 harmonic frequencies work with all the major organs in your body. You know, your heart has a frequency. Your digestive system has a frequency. Your stomach, your brain, your lungs, all the things. If you were to go to a frequency doctor, they would dial it in to give you that support. Most people can't afford it, but you can, because we found a way to put it in this little metal medallion and put it on every product we have. It's a new category created. No one has ever done it before. You're one of the first people to hear about it, and I want to share with you real quick. These minerals, because Dave and I lost his mom about 2 years ago within 45 days, and it was a real wake-up call for us to make sure every day for the rest of our life, because I want my kids to have their mom. I want my grandkids to have their grandma, not just live a long life, but quality of life. And in order to do that, alkalinity, this is 9.5 to 11.5 when mixed with water, 22 pH in this bottle. So I don't have to buy expensive alkaline water. I just drink the trace minerals in my water. It's called source from the earth. There is nothing like it that I've ever seen in my 20, almost 30 years of being involved in nutrition. But during that journey of the formulation of these products, we were working closely with our daughter to help with mental clarity, brain health, if you will, the serotonin, the dopamine, the oxytocin, all of the endorphins that your brain needs to feel good. Because when you feel good, you do good, right? It's common sense. If I feel good, I do good. If I feel good, I don't have the cravings. I don't feel lethargic. I don't want to go eat or shop or gamble or do all the things that I think my brain needs. Now, that is not my addiction. I'm just saying a lot of people out there struggle because they're trying so hard to feel good. But let me tell you guys something. My 2 younger kids, Chance and Callie, they at the time were researching a lot. They're nutrition nuts. Like, my kids are all very involved in our business. And they were helping to formulate these products. They work out every day, both D1 athletes, played K-State football, and a cheerleader at Kansas State, engaged to a professional basketball player. Like, they care about what goes in their body on a daily basis. They're young. They read labels. They want clean labels, organic ingredients, no crap in it. Now, I am 53, right? So I'm waking up hot. I'm tossing, I'm turning. I can't remember things. I'm wondering why I'm in a bad mood. I had gained about 35 pounds. My immune system at the time was so beat down. I had struggled with a breathing condition. I had shingles at the time all over my neck, scabs in my hair, my ears, all the thing. You guys, do you know what caused that? Stress. And what people don't realize is stress is the silent killer. It will sneak up on you. Every thought is connected to these organs that are trying to survive this crazy world you're living in. And if you knew how much your thoughts were connected to your health, you would be afraid of your thoughts, right? So on my knees praying for something to come along, I reached out to our formulator. Dave and I sold several properties to self-fund this formula. It's trademarked. We own it. No one else has it. And the formulator said, everybody wants the Ferrari, but they leave with the Volkswagen. I said, not us. We don't want any cheap ingredients, just like I wouldn't buy cheap toilet paper. You get the same result. He goes, yeah, Barb, whatever. Well, I'm going to tell you guys something. We didn't cut one ingredient. I am not looking for a cheap nootropic. I am not looking for cheap brain food. I want quality ingredients that get results, high impact products tuned with 11 harmonic frequencies, and I want it to taste good. So the taste, they knocked it out of the park. You would never know there are 7 organic mushrooms in this drink. You would have no idea that there's a methylated, there's B6, there's B12, the good, healthy kind, right? You would never, ever believe that you were drinking mushrooms because it tastes like a mango lemonade. And for a short time, if it's still available, there was a summer drop of watermelon, which is so refreshing and a little more sweet. This one is like an Arnold Palmer lemon tea. It's just so good. And I'm not a mango lover and I don't like lemonade, so I don't know why it's called mango lemonade. To me, it just tastes like a very lightly flavored peach tea. Delicious over ice. One scoop. Today, I did 2 different drinks, one in the morning and one at about 1 because I had a very busy day, had a speaking engagement, a lot of emotion. 1 scoop a day, guys, right into your water. Now, I'm going to tell you, it is going to mix up like a dream. You're never going to have any weird aftertaste. You're not going to have any residue. And this straw that I'm using is also tuned with 11 harmonic frequencies. So whether I'm drinking a lemon water, a coffee, a frappe, a frozen drink, whatever I'm drinking it like this. Anti-wrinkle straw. You don't pucker your lips. You lay it on there like a flute. So good. And everything I put in my body is tuned with those harmonic frequencies. Now, you guys, it's a brand new category created. Imagine if you were the first to know about electric car when Tesla did it, or the first one to have an iPhone when Apple said, we're going to create this device that the whole world is going to want. Imagine if you were the first one in that company that ever did makeup, or the first one that ever did cleaning concentrates, or the first one that ever combined some technology that was a little wax melt that smelled good. Do you guys remember that when it went from 0 to 40 million in sales? I was there. I was friends with that guy. It was an idea. It was a category created and it became a household name. That's where you're at right now. This is the beginning of the beginning. We beta tested it in November. We have about 20,000 customers that fell in love with it. And we have about 400 to 500 affiliates that said, I want to link. I want to be the first one in my area. I want to make extra money. I want to create a category. I want to be a leader in this movement that's changing people's lives with mental health. So it's not just about mental health. I will tell you guys, it's a lot more than that. Your gut health is very, very important, hence the minerals. But people don't get sleep. People do not get sleep. I was the worst. 4 hours a night was good for me. So we created a product that replaced 5 things that I was taking. I was wearing at the time a CBD patch, and Dave and I have been in the CBD industry since the Farm Bill was passed. But a lot has changed in the industry and in the world of CBD. We didn't want to come out with a whole company that was just CBD because that's not a new category. But a CBD with the Frequence on it, that's new. You have no competition. No one else has this. But before we talk about the CBD products, let's talk about the sleep product. A very new, innovative CBN that helps to put you to sleep. Now, if you're in Canada, Australia, you will not be able to get the CBD products. You will just be rising and vibing with us, and we have an incredible product called Face. But this little packet for me replaced a CBD that I was taking, a magnesium heart health that I was taking, a sleep product that I was taking, and an anti-aging product that I was taking. So all in one, I was probably spending about $400 a month. Here, $99 retail, and you can even save 10% if you ask the person that shared this with you, or you can click right below and buy it right now. But this has GABA, which actually relaxes the brain, CBN, which helps to get you to sleep, collagen, 5 milligrams of collagen. It's amazing, guys. And it's all in one simple packet. Now, a bovine collagen, a CBN, and a magnesium is not going to taste the best. So what we did, we put it in a flavor like a melted fruit roll-up, honey. You can put it in hot tea, or I just tear it off, squeeze it right into my mouth. It's delicious. The first time you take it, you might be like, that's tart. Just remember everything you're getting into your body. And so we rise in the morning, rise and vibe with the rise in the source. We synchronize at night. If you're not getting good sleep, you're probably unhealthy. Since being on this product, I have not had my reoccurring breathing challenge that I used to have every single year. I won't say the name of it, but I would end up in the hospital. I would have a really hard time. I would try everything, but my body would get so beat down that it would just keep coming back every year. The last couple of years, I have been healthier than ever. I'm my ideal weight, better than I was back when I was 25 years old. Our face product actually is tuned with frequency as well. 4 clinical studies. I don't have it here in front of me, that or my CBD cream. I'm so sorry. But if you look on the website, the face cream, oh my gosh, instant. You can take a before, put it on one side of your face and not the other. I use it as primer under my makeup. People are like, did you get work done? It's unbelievable. It's light. It's not greasy. I use it on my neck as well. I use it in the morning, under my makeup, at night, after I cleanse it, and when I'm going to bed. But there is a tightening of it, a plumping. 4 clinical studies on the ingredients. Unbelievable. One product. You will see results if you take it before and after fairly quickly, but the clinical studies show 30 days diminished fine lines and wrinkles. And in the testimonial group, just go look. Don't take my word for it. It's unbelievable. So anyway, we have a face category, Frequence Face. We have a rise in watermelon or mango lemonade until the watermelon is sold out. It might be gone by now. The source is your trace minerals, and you don't have to take 9 supplements. That's it. Rise and vibe with us and synchronize at night. So in the CBD category, because pain is a huge category, most of the people in the world are struggling with some type of discomfort. We have the drops for in the morning. It's not just CBD, but CBD and CBG. And just so you have a little background, we own 6 retail stores, have manufactured CBD since the Farm Bill was passed. And we are right next to Colorado. Everything has a COA on it. There is 0 THC, as in 0. No way you could fail a drug test. My brother-in-law drives for an oil company. I have family that's, doctors, preachers, teachers, police officers. They're not going to take a product where they're afraid of feeling any euphoria or ever failing a test. Now, I have never smoked weed in my life, so I would have no idea. Some people are like, dang, it doesn't have the THC in it. But I live in Kansas, the most conservative state on the planet, and it's not allowed here. So this is a 0 THC product. The balance, I put it in the morning. It is an MCT with the isolate CBD and CBG. So just Google on PubMed CBD, CBG together, and you will see all the things it does. Again, we cannot ship this to Australia. Right now, we're shipping out of Dallas. So there's also a cream that goes with this. I have made an absolute fortune with only the cream, because when you sample the cream and anyone has discomfort, I tell them, set a timer, tell me how you feel in 5 minutes. And they can't believe it. They absolutely cannot believe it. Now, our background, we're not a fan of opiates. We're not a fan of painkillers, right? So for me, I want to do anything I can to help people have no discomfort without having to be on a bunch of prescription drugs, because if you know, you know. So CBD, probably the cream, I wouldn't go anywhere without it. And if I was on my way somewhere and forgot this, I would turn around even if it was a 3-hour drive, because I cannot live without the CBD and the CBN. So that is a little overview of our incredible products. Why are ours different? Because they're harmonically tuned. And that alone, a bracelet, EMF protection, anything that you go get like that will cost you $100 without the organic mushrooms, without any of the GABA or the CBN or any of the things that we share. Now, when I say mushrooms make a difference, go look at the testimonies of people that are just drinking the Rise. If you do nothing else, grab the Rise. You can also get it in a 21-day supply stick pack. We usually have them in these beautiful tubes. We literally sold 90 days worth in a 30-day span. And so we had to do some temporary pouches. This is a 21-day supply for those of you that want the to-go pack. And I'll show you how convenient it is. It works great for samples. People are doing a 5-day experience with all of their friends. People sell 5 of these, and you could do that very quickly. You sell a 5-day experience to someone that just wants to try it for $35. They're going to be hooked for the rest of their life. But there is one pack where you can literally get 10 of these, and it makes like 40 some of them. People that just sell the sample packs make $500 just by selling off that pack of samples. So let's talk about how you could make money. Now, if you want to make money, the real question is, do you want to make a little bit or do you want to make a lot? It's only $49 for you to have done for you, landing pages, all of the training, all the mentoring, all the coaching, everything you need, like a business in a box. You get your website, you get, God, there must be 5 or 10 links back there with your number next to them, whether it is you sharing the Rise or you sharing my story where I do all the work for you. You just share the video. There's different funnels that are being built, landing pages, email sequences. We really are one of the fastest growing affiliate companies on the planet right now. And the reason why is the product is amazing and we pay on the real dollar. So let's talk about that. Why Frequence? Why the comp plan? I've been in this industry almost 30 years, 28 with Dave. Years before Dave, I tried everything with little or no success, probably why I was so skeptical. But I will tell you, this unilevel, you can go infinity wide. We don't care how wide you go. You don't have to have a structure. If you sell 10 Rise, we're going to pay you $200. If you sell 20 Rise, we're going to pay you $400. It's 20% of the real dollar from the very first sell. Who's paying you that? Nobody. They pay on points. So if someone says, oh, you're going to get 50%, it's usually 50% because if it's $100 item, you're getting paid on 40 or 50. It's just what companies do. We want to be so transparent with you. We want to pay you on exactly what you sell so there's no confusion. So here's how it works. You get 20% on the real dollar when you get a new customer. You want to make $200 this week? Have 10 friends who want to Rise with you. You want to make $400 this week? Have 10 that want to Rise and vibe with you. It's 20% on the real dollar of everything you sell on a first-time order. Now, when people reorder and you have people that say, I want to get on subscription for this, they can save 10%, but there's no minimum quotas. You don't have to get on a subscription. We're not going to penalize you if you're not, but there is a great savings if you just want to have it come to you each month. Help pay for the shipping, right? So let's say you want to build a team. When you build a team and your team is working their way up, they're going to get 20% on the first orders. And then on all the reorders, you get part of it. And so do they as they're working their way up. Now, once you get to 5,000, you're no longer splitting that. You're getting all of it, right? You're getting the whole 25%. And the person that referred you gets a 5%, 6 levels deep, which is way more than 25%. 6 levels deep, that's paying out 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, and infinity wide on all of the real dollar volume. Now, what's really exciting, we want everyone working together. I'm so tired of the company cultures out there where all of these women, it's dog eat dog, there's egos. What we say here, the culture is so important. Sometimes the talent people bring is not worth the toxic that they bring with them. So we have everybody rising and vibing together. And if you're building and another lady is building, or a couple and another couple is building, we want everyone working together, rowing the boat in the same direction, right? So here's how it works. When you get to 10,000 in volume, you get shares in the company growth each month. All the new volume for the month, it's split amongst anyone that has 10,000 in total company team volume or more. It's unbelievable. So when you get to platinum, you get 1 share. If you get to 25,000, you get 2 shares. If you get to 50,000, you get 3 shares. If you get to 100,000, you're a diamond, you get 4 shares in the entire company pool of all new volume. So for instance, in February, we turned on the website right under $1 million in sales the first month. And those platinums shared in that pool. In March, over $1 million in sales. It's never been done before, you guys. This is not just a one and done pre-launch. It's sustained energy growth. People rising and vibing and sticking. People are actually creating a legacy income here where you don't have to worry about going to start over again, or you don't have to go do 5 things. You can actually get paid enough to focus and build an empire. And that is my goal as your CEO, to help you earn more money than you ever dreamt possible, if that's your goal. And maybe you just want to change a lot of people's lives with an amazing product. I've never in 30 years had so many lives impacted in such a positive way in such a short time, including mine and my family. My daughter, Brooklyn, my son, Chance, his fiance, Daisy, my daughter, Callie, her fiance, Darian. We came into this with everybody working together 24/7, no high-paid CEO corporate people, because we wanted to put so much money back into the field. And not only did we do that, we were able to bring out a brand new flavor in the first 90 days, which just created even more excitement and momentum. We were able to add one face product, which created more excitement and momentum. And I can't wait for you all to see what we have in store for you this fall. It's the beginning of the beginning. We are not opening officially until early 2025. Right now, we're looking for leaders in every state. We're looking for people that say, I love this mission. I love this culture. I love the vision of this company. And you guys, it's not for everyone. If it's not for you, that's 100% okay. What's the worst case scenario? You spend $49. You can actually save up to 30% on your orders. You can make 25% and all the 5% overrides and things that I've talked about. Even as a diamond, a 5% override, if someone outgrows you and out earns you, you're never getting cut off. You're always getting that 5% override. And remember, that's on real dollar volume. Imagine if you just had one person that wanted to go crazy in this company, and you didn't have to get 2, they get 2, they get 4, they get 6, that keep all the balls in the air and they all have X amount of customers and whatever. Get yourself a couple customers, fall in love with some of the products, share the products. Even if it pays for your product, that's a win, because you're impacting people's lives and you're making more than you're spending to be healthy and feel good. What did we say? When you feel good, you do good. But we are working with one of the most renowned doctors in the world with Frequency. He's speaking at a convention that we have August 8th and 9th in Dallas. You can come there, tour the facility. We have the most amazing infrastructure, no debt. We have one of the biggest infrastructures in the industry, a billionaire backing us. We have the best formulators, the best chemists, a legal team, processing as far as payment processing, credit card processing. All the boxes are checked. But what I am most proud of when it comes to Liqueur Enterprises is the GMP certified, sports certified, the organic mushrooms, the COAs on the products, like the science and the brilliance that is behind this product line. And did I mention that it's all tuned with 11 harmonic frequencies? I don't know if you're catching the vision or not, but I am so excited to hear your success story. And I hope that you will lock arms with us. Grab the products on the link below this stream. If you don't see the stream, get with the person that shared this video with you and say, how do I get my hands on these products? Worst case scenario, a money back guarantee. Best case scenario, you go crazy like so many of the platinums and double and triple platinums are, where a lot of people have replaced an income in just their first 90 days. But you know what's realistic? Let's say you only had 10 or 12 friends that just wanted to rise and vibe, just wanted to feel better, wanted to look younger, wanted to have a little more energy. Maybe their pants get a little bit looser, improve their gut health. Maybe they just want to sleep better. With just 10 people, and you're making an extra $150 to $200 a month, maybe $300 a month in the next, let's say by Christmas. In order to make $300 a month residual, you would have to have over $100,000 in savings. what I have done in my career to make 300 residual, buying a rental property to rent, opening a med spa, publishing a book. I can't tell you all the things I did to get just 300 a month in residual. But here, you don't have to make a huge investment. $49, that covers you for a year. You have all the done for you, landing pages, funnels, your website, your links. You have a chat where customer service will help you with anything you need. You know what is really incredible that you get? You get mentoring from people who have literally, they call themselves the mushroom millionaires, right? People who have actually done it, training you, coaching you step by step exactly what to do. That's all in our onboarding system. So all you have to do is grab a link. You'll get an email right away. Go grab your link, share it with anybody, even if you just want to put it in your stories. You don't have to build a team. We have a lot of social sellers that are just influencers. Imagine you have one influencer and they have 10,000 followers and they share the link and you get 20% of all first orders because of that influencer and what they did. The sky is the limit here, guys. I hope you see the potential. And like me, there was a lot of people in 1996 that were there at the right place at the right time. The difference was I took massive and immediate action. And that single decision went on to change my future to look like something I never dreamt it could look like. So it's my purpose and my passion as the CEO of Frequence to create a culture where we can truly build a legacy company where your kids and grandkids can continue to collect a check long after you are gone. And it's my job to protect that dream and to create the culture to make sure that the products ship, that the paychecks are on time, that all the boxes are checked, and that you have an environment where you can truly thrive instead of just surviving. So my question is, why not you? Why not now? Get with the person that shared this with you. Tell them, you might have some questions, get them answered. Even if you don't want to do the business, support them. They have a dream. They have a goal. This is their future. Click on the button below. Just buy a product and be a customer, or text them right now, call them and say, I'm in, how do I get started? And let's run. You guys, whether you get started or not, Frequence will be a household name. And I hope that you catch the vision. I can't wait to hear your success story. My name is Barb Pitcock. I've really enjoyed sharing with you tonight. Thank you for watching, and I'll be watching for your success.